Hi, this is Gavin with Walker Tech Solutions. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up practice IDs and provider IDs to send on your claims in Medisoft. To do that, first go to File and then Practice Information. Go to the Practice IDs tab, and in here you should have a record that has alls in here. If you don't have one, click New, otherwise click Edit. Here you would set up the group NPI number that you have for your practice. In almost all cases you will have a group number, even if you have only one provider working in your practice. Also, you can set up your practice taxonomy code and the practice tax ID number here. Then you click OK, and then be sure to click Save when you've made any changes. Going back to practice information here, if there is a need to send different tax IDs or NPI numbers, like by facility or whatever, you can set up facility or insurance provider class, whatever, overrides for the all. So if you can cover everything with an all, then delete out all of the rest of the practice ID records here, so that it's clear where the NPIs and tax IDs are coming from, and you don't have a big list of records to go through to try to sort all that out. Next, go into Provider List and edit your provider. Go to the Provider IDs tab, and here you'll need an all record here, which you would set up to cover the majority of the cases for this particular provider. So going in here, if you typically file your claims as a group, then select File Claim as a Group. If you typically file your claims as an individual, select Individual. So select the category that is on the majority of your claims for your all record, and this will ease the setup on the rest of the provider IDs grid. So you would enter in the NPI number for the individual provider's NPI number here in all cases in the provider IDs grid. The taxonomy code, you can just choose to pull that from the practice. Same for your tax ID, but if for whatever reason you do need to send a different tax ID on this provider, you can specify one here. If you need to file claims a different way for particular insurance companies, you can do an override on an insurance by insurance basis, or also by insurance classes or facilities. So if you have a particular insurance where on this one maybe you need to file that one as a group, then you could indicate that here in your provider IDs tab. Click Save to save all that information. You will want to repeat the process for all of your providers, entering individual NPIs into their provider IDs grid. That is how you set up the tax IDs, NPIs, for your providers and your practice in Medisoft to file your claims electronically or on paper. This is Gavin with Walker Tech Solutions.